Hey everyone, Mitcham Turner here from Big Rig Compliance, back in the office doing my monthly video for YouTube. This week or month, we're going to be working on how to upload your NHVAS audit report to the portal once it's submitted and signed. I just want to say thank you for logging back and checking in. If it's the first time you're here, I'm an NHVAS auditor, heavy vehicle national law consultant, and we do a heap of other stuff around that space like WA, Master Code, COR auditing, consulting and assistance internally with companies, quarterly reviewing logbooks, all sorts of stuff. I'm not part of the NHVR directly. I'm self-employed. Big Rig Compliance is my company, which is Mitcham Turner Proprietary Limited. You can find me on Facebook under Big Rig Compliance, YouTube Big Rig Compliance. Please like and follow. If you have any videos that you would like to see me make, please let me know. My email is Mitcham Turner, MITCH, A for Alpha, M for Mike, Turner @outlook.com.au. And you can find my website, bigrigcompliance.com or .com.au. Thank you very much. Today, we're going to work on a video showing everybody how to upload your audit to the NHVR Portal, which is now rebranded NHVR Go. So the first thing I do is I Google NHVR Portal, I find the website, I click here, and we log on. I've got my password saved, we verify that I'm a human, and we continue. The NHVR Portal has recently added multi-factor authentication, so I'm going to send a code to my telephone, which I'm not meant to read out loud, but let's give it a go. We go 808 105, and we should be in. Now today, Brett Pendergast has generously said we can use his audit to demonstrate. So what we click up here is this is if you've got multiple accounts like myself. I go change account, and we're going to find Brett's company, BSG Transport. This is him. Okay, so whenever I guide anyone around, I will guide them using these icons up and down the left-hand side of the screen. Today we're going to work on accreditation, which is a shield icon, which is also here on your homepage right in the middle of the screen. Now, this is a maintain accreditation. So we got two things. Normally we can click on this blue link, or we can go up here and click manage accreditation. We'll go manage. We're going to maintain module because we've done our audit and we're applying for another 2 years of accreditation. We're maintaining accreditation. We're ticking that we're doing MAS and BFM. We can give it a nickname, but we're not going to do that. Now, as we go through, if we get everything correct, the dots will go blue. If we get it wrong, it'll go red. So the vehicle details are here already. That's fine. The driver detail is here already. That's fine. You want to make sure that these are correct and match your audit report. The reason is that if your driver details are incorrect or some of the vehicles are out of date, we need to update them. Audit details. Audit details. Okay, so the audit was conducted by Stephen Hill. As we start typing in some names, he should appear. Unfortunately, Stephen doesn't, because he actually fell off of the system. He fell off of the system on the 5th of October. So I don't know what to do in this situation. I am just going to put my own name in there. And we're going to tick that the audit was done at the address here. I'll hide this address so no one can see it, just for the sake of lovely Brett, who allowed us to do this. And we need to say what date the audit was done on. The date of the audit was the 29th of September. We need to do this again for the second section of the audit, which is BFM, 29th of October, and we click Next. Once we click Next, it brings us to our compliance history declaration. In here, we have to say, in the last 5 years, have we been found guilty of anything involving fraud, dishonesty, punishment of conviction, or imprisonment of 6 months or more in any jurisdiction. And it also used to declare, the wording used to say anything that you're pending conviction for. So fraud or dishonesty, punishment by conviction of imprisonment of 6 months or more. If you're doing mass management, then we might also identify overloads. If we're doing BFM, we might talk about fatigue. We do not include defect notices, speeding fines, parking fines, telephone fines, seatbelt fines. None of that gets included. Now, I'm going to leave this one for Brett to fill in because I don't know his criminal history. I'm sure he's a lovely gentleman. We're going to move on to attachments, and that'll light up red because we need to tick yes or no, but Brett can do that. In attachments, we're going to go Add File. And I'm just going to click quickly on uploading the audit. So this is the audit report that's been sent to Brett by the auditor. And if we scroll to the very bottom, it's been signed by Brett, which is important. You have to sign the audit report, and it is signed by the auditor. So we're going to go Open, Upload. If you have additional information, you can upload it. We haven't got anything additional we need to upload. In additional instructions, we're choosing who is the contact. So Brett's the contact. If you want to change this, it's very slow, the drop-down box, but if you give it a second, it turns up. There we go. So we'll choose Brett. Below is his delivery address. So again, I will skip that and not show that on screen, but we just go down and make sure the delivery address is correct. And then we click Next as well. Once you're at the very, very end, you'll see here that we've got what fees we're going to have to pay the regulator. So at the moment of recording, it's $110 per module. We've got MAS and BFM, 2 modules. MAS is $40 per truck. They don't charge you per driver for BFM. And we would tick that we've read the terms and conditions and that the details are correct. And then I don't have the authority because I am not a representative on the account. I just have the ability to log on and view and help. Normally, this would light up blue. You would be able to click this, and that will take you through to the credit card payment to the regulator for this. Once you've submitted, you can print off your receipt for your accounting records, and you'll get an automated email saying that the regulator have received your application. I'm just going to click Save, and then I'm going to ring Brett and get him to log on and do the fines declaration, and then click Submit and do the credit card. I'm going to go back to Home, and I'm going to go into Accreditation. And now if I go to Applications, and I scroll all the way down, now we have this draft here, and this draft allows us to get back in and work through all the same areas that we were in already. That's it. That is as simple as we can get, and I will log out. Hope you enjoyed the video today. Thank you very much for watching through. I hope it's helpful. Obviously, selfless plug. I'm an NHVAS auditor, so if you're uploading audits, you are in my field, please give me a call. Give me some work. Love it. The next video I'm going to be putting out is going to be on logbooks. It's a problem that I encountered at an audit in person, and after trying to show the driver all of the law and all of the evidence, he just decided to disagree with me, agree to disagree. So it's a very good one. I find that the logbook related videos do really well. Again, Mitcham Turner, Big Rig Compliance, Heavy Vehicle National Law, consultant, auditor. Please give me a ring if there's anything I can help you with. And I'm putting these videos out for free. So if you can like, share, tell your friends about it, that would be really appreciated. I aspire to sort of put one of these videos out once every month and put them out on topics that are relevant to industry and questions that people are asking me, so that we're getting good value to industry without any charge and in simple layman's terms. Thank you very much again. Talk to you next month.